following the suspension of the recent nationwide traders' strike after meeting the President of Uganda against Uganda Revenue Authority implementation of EFRIS on businesses. Uganda National Chamber of Commerce and Industry says that they have continued to engage government and its affiliated agencies to address the concerns of the business community.
If you come and sit on a table and say, government yomba, even the traders are fighting, who is the mediator? Any referee? And number two, and say, what do these taxes do for me? You get what I'm trying to say? And sometimes when you leave government alone and traders alone, there have been a lot of wrangles. Okay? But we need to have a collaboration that we're willing to pay taxes. How do we pay taxes?
Stephen Joseph Karibara, Vice President, Uganda National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, while addressing the press at their offices in Kamocha, said that both parties should sit and discuss how to resolve the issue that affects the business community.
We don't have internet to use a machine. We don't have money to use a machine. What is a compromise? That are you willing to pay tax? Maybe yes. How do we start that dialogue? That maybe my system needs to be made better in the next 2-3 months. Do I need 3 months? And in 3 months I'll actually pay taxes? That's a discussion we want to start having. But it doesn't happen in one day. Some of the traders are our members, so we're willing to do that deliberation. If the traders are willing to come and say, these are issues, government comes and says, these are issues, where is the forum to discuss? Because URA even has a training department, if I'm not mistaken. But so we don't understand ABCD. How do I pay? You know, that goes a long way.
He says that the government also needs to sensitize the public about different taxes and explain to them why they should pay taxes. George Inhoro, Body Director, Uganda National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, noted that some people misunderstand what EFRIS is by calling it a taxi, yet it's not, which is why the sensitization campaign is needed.
There is a general misunderstanding of what EFRIS stands for. EFRIS, I've heard from some quarters where people are saying that EFRIS is a new form of tax. The truth of the matter is that EFRIS is not a new form of tax. It is necessarily a software program system which basically helps for business community to actually manage their book of accounts. It's that simple. You receive goods, you sell goods. It helps in your bookkeeping. In us as the Uganda National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, we are saying that we have to ask the government agencies, of course with our support, to ensure that we educate the business community in all parts of this country what EFRIS is and how it can help them run their businesses. I think that's where we have a missing link, in our opinion. Once that is done, and we're going to partner with URA, we're going to partner with all the relevant stakeholders who can actually help us to drive this agenda to the next level.
They also recommended the URA, Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, to widen the tax base as opposed to deeply burdening the current tax base.
Issue is there's been a lot of informality. When there's a lot of informality, government has a budget to meet. Are you getting me? So they have to squeeze the current tax holder. But if we say all of us are paying our fair share, I use the road. You don't pay taxes, don't use the road. You get what I'm trying to say? I use taxes, kese jakulongo sana. But also sura, kese won't clean here. You get that logic? So we have to come together. There's no around it. We're not collaborating, because that is a limitation we have. The question is, how do we collaborate? How do we get everyone to pay their equal share? Because the issue is now, they're paying over-taxation. But the way to reduce over-taxation on you is for us to pay our fair share so that it's fairly carried across everyone. That is the proposal. So government is trying to say EFRIS, not as a tax, but as a system, ensures there is fair taxation across the board.
Julius Momza, Church of Uganda Family TV, News at 8.